and the capital of Abkhazia is known as Sukhumi, and this nation is a region of Georgia, and this region wants its independence because during one time in this 21st century, there was actually a war between Russia declared war on Georgia, and these two regions, and Russia made these two regions try to get its own independence, and those regions are Abkhazia, like I'm talking about, and South Ossetia. And only 5 nations recognize it as its own independent country. And those 5 nations are Russia, Syria, Venezuela, Nauru, and Nicaragua.
Okay.
Those 5 nations recognize Abkhazia as its own independent nation.
Okay.
And this is the nation's flag.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a hand, right? And I forgot to show you a map of Transnistria, so let me show you. But first, let me show you a map of Abkhazia. You see this? This is Abkhazia. It's right in the Black Sea coastline. It borders Georgia and Russia.
Okay.
And let me show you a map of Transnistria. And you see this little sliver of land? This is Transnistria.
Okay.
If you don't see, this it borders Moldova and Ukraine. And these two, and they recently want independence from Moldova. Well, is it possible for them independence? It's definitely going to be possible.
Okay.
Because I expect, because Moldova is not, it's the poorest country in Europe for fact. So I expect it to be its own independent nation soon. And I think it'll actually join Russia. I think it actually wants to be part of Russia. And also, what about Abkhazia? Well, Abkhazia also has a great chance of getting their independence because, well, they have Russia on their side, and Russia is stronger than Georgia, of course. So I expect these two nations to be independent. And now we have another, and this one is very controversial. If you're Serbian, do not watch this part.
Why?
Kosovo. Kosovo is a country, and Serbia claims it's part of theirs. But Albania claims Kosovo is its own independent nation. Because one reason is that Kosovo is mostly Albanian. Second of all, they are mostly Albanian Muslim.
Okay.
And the capital of Kosovo is Pristina. And this is the flag of Kosovo.
Okay.
It has the country itself. And this happened in 2008 during when they declared independence from Serbia. Serbia and Kosovo had a war, but it was actually a dispute. So some countries recognize it as a country, but some don't. And also, we have another controversial nation. And also, if you are Chinese watching this, you shouldn't watch this. You shouldn't see this either. And it is Taiwan. Taiwan is known as the ROC, the Republic of China, and this is the democratic version of China. And the capital of Taiwan is Taipei, and it is an island. And this is the island of Taiwan. This is the island of Taiwan. And also, Taiwan used to have all of mainland China. Because during the Cold War, there was the Chinese Civil War, where there was communist uprisings, and they took over the mainland China. And now Thailand only exists in the island. And the communist name of China, for fact, is the PRC, People's Republic of China.
Okay.
And now we also have a few other nations, like South Ossetia. South Ossetia is also another region by Georgia and is the same region as Abkhazia, and the same nations recognize it: Nicaragua, Venezuela, Russia, Nauru. And here's a map. If you can see these lines, this is a map of South Ossetia. And also, this is the flag of South Ossetia. And the capital name is Valley. And there's a few other nations I would like to say. And I think we're almost at the end of the video, but we have 2 more nations to discuss. We're going to start with this one, but the next one is going to be very, very controversial.
Okay.
We have Western Sahara. And if you don't know, and if you know like me, Western Sahara, if you don't know, Western Sahara is basically desert, and it's also part of Morocco. It's Moroccan territory because some recognize it as its own country, some don't. And Morocco doesn't like this independent. And the capital of Western Sahara is Leone. And and this is the flag of the Western Sahara. Cool, is it?
Yep.
Also, the Western Sahara flag, the Western Sahara actually has barely any people because it's in the middle of the Sahara Desert. And you know anything like me, but the Sahara Desert is sand, just grains of sand. And finally, we reach to the most controversial one we've actually seen. And that is Palestine. Now, Palestine is it depends on your recognition if Palestine is independent or not. And it's hard to know because of the whole Israel situation. So, and if you don't know the capital of Palestine, I think is East Jerusalem. East Jerusalem.
Okay.
Because it is East Jerusalem because these 2 nations had a war for the city. And when Israel took the city, it declared itself and it declared it as its capital city. And let me show you the flag of Palestine. This is the flag of Palestine. And we have this is not the last one. We actually have one more, I think. And that nation is Somaliland. And if you don't know what Somaliland is a region which is part of Somalia. And the nation is very different from Somalia. And this nation actually recently it's allowed to walk to its territory so that Ethiopia can do anything like trading, so that Ethiopia can technically have a coastline. And if you don't know, this is the flag of Somaliland. Some nations recognize it as independent and some don't. and Somaliland. And the capital of Somaliland is known as Hargeisa. And now, I think, and this is gonna be it for this video. Let me know if you have any other nations that could be possibly in the future, or other breakaway states that could happen, and you could maybe tell me. But this is gonna be it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed. Click the like button and you better subscribe to my channel.
Do you have any channel? Okay.
And I'll see you then. Bye, guys.